Hi, Cassidy. I'm sorry. I still can't believe what happened, you know? It was all so random. You didn't deserve it. Of course you didn't deserve it. You know, at first I was a little scared of you, but hey, Aliph, right? Yes, you're Yara? That was a beautiful speech about Cassidy. That city suit is waiting for you, right? You'd better go. Huh? Oh, yeah, I better go. I'm sorry about your loss. I always kind of get so much secondhand embarrassment from that scene. It's like kind of such a weird thing to say at a funeral. Like, oh, at first I was scared of you, but you know. And then here's Paxton and Lopez. These are two other power plant technicians. Paxton's a little bit more gruff, and Lopez is a little bit more warm, I guess. Whatever the opposite of gruff is. Cassidy was a very good technician, you know? It feels like the world is just getting more and more dangerous. Might just be my imagination, you know? But it feels like it. I love the backgrounds in this game. Like, there's just such a sense of depth. Yeah, this game is just such a big step up from Anodyne. You know, and I say that, like, as an endearment. Like, I love Anodyne, but like I feel like this is the first game like that. This is the first game by Analgesic that like really takes my breath away. You know, I don't know how to say it any better than that because I do love Anodyne, but I love this game a lot. Like this game is definitely more special to me. Um, I don't know. So here we are back in Whiteforge. Mr. Mayor, Technician 03A is here to see you. Oh, yes, of course. Bring her in. Now we get Mr. Fake Smile McGee. Mr. Mayor, hello. I mean, greetings, sir. I'm Aliph, or Technician 1A. Or whatever her number is. Please, call me Richard. Now notice that this mayor is one of the only white characters in the game. I just love that detail. Well, Aliph, I've been informed about the way you handled yourself down at Fey Rouge, and I have to say I'm impressed. You showed some really remarkable ingenuity in the face of some very tragic circumstances, and on your first mission, no less. Thank you. I just want you to know that I'm rooting for you, Aliph, and if there's anything you need, you can come talk to me at any time. I'm your friend, okay? Yeah, sure, he's our friend, the president's our friend, the mayor's our friend, whatever. What a great moment. Can we get a shot of this, Hastings? Cassidy died, and you want to take a photo op? This dude. The truth is, Aliph, I have a much graver purposes. There have been some disturbances lately near a few of our plants. The plant that you fixed at Fey Rouge was actually only one of several plants that have been disrupted recently. It's really quite strange. In all the years that the plants have been active, we've never had so many problems all at once. How about everything everywhere all at once? No, I'm kidding. Ooh, this is the world map. This? Why did I say it so weirdly? This is the world map. It's cool. It's kind of a small continent, but don't worry, it's not the only continent in the game. Spoiler, spoiler. So yeah, three separate things. I always do Rescue Beach first, but on this playthrough I decided to change it up, do a different one first. So I just kind of picked one, and I'll leave that a surprise. But, you know, I've played through this game several times already, and I like to keep things different and surprising, I guess. I don't know. Your primary goal is, of course, to fix the plants. We need a constant supply of light energy to keep the entire infrastructure of the city running smoothly, but also keep an eye out for anything that seems strange or unusual, weird or unusual things that might be happening. That's a reference to a game called Weird and Unusual Things Are Happening that I didn't finish. I didn't finish that game. What's wrong with me? Like, I recorded, like, 10 videos of it? 11 videos, maybe? And then I just gave up. I don't know why. I'm a quitter, clearly. I would never be a good gambler because I would quit before I win big. Like the meme. Never mind. Don't gamble, kids. It's been a real pleasure. Oh, and Aliph, keep this to yourself, won't you? Some citizens might find this news alarming, even though, as I said, we have plenty of fully functional power plants keeping our city afloat. Wouldn't want to cause any unnecessary panic, right? Oh, yes, of course. Atta gal, I'm counting on you, Aliph. See you soon. Yeah, see you later. And they say I'm out of touch with the constituents. That went well, didn't it, Hastings? Yes, sir. It went well. Good old Mayor Briggs. He's a character. I kind of love his character, though. He's the perfect, well, yeah. But I just love his character design with his big fake smile. You know, it's like, from the very first moment you meet him, you're like, oh, this is a guy with a big fake smile. Fake smile o'clock. Fakesmile.com. I love how, like, just white and ivory this city is. Like, you know, the phrase ivory tower. It's literally an ivory tower. Anyway, not literally, but, you know, whatever. The Sunrays Spire, the greatest feat of human ingenuity in the known world. And the unknown world. Not really, I don't know. God, that's such a beautiful shot. Oh my god, all of the artwork in this game is just so gorgeous. Actually, because I'm such a big fan of this game, I ordered, they made a few art prints from this game, kind of like postcards. So, I mean, I haven't even used them, but I have them on my table. So, you know, table. Fancy station on the Apex line, where should I go? Well... let's just go home. Yeah. Oh, this dude. Oi, welcome to Whiteforge City, or thanks for coming. Are you coming or going now? Oh ho ho! Thanks, dude. Whatever. I love the completely different vibe that this subway station has from the other train line, the Apex district or whatever. Also, that's such a on the nose, the Apex. Like, you really must think you're better than everyone else if you live in the Apex district. Of course, it's only government official, you know, the snobs, whatever. When you move to a new city and start a new life, you expect it to shake things up, but there's a lot more happening than I expected. No kidding. Is it awful that Cassidy's death has been kind of pushed to the back of my mind? It's understandable because you've been given a lot of responsibility. I hardly knew Cassidy. It's almost like the most I can feel is guilty. Guilty that I, some totally random stranger, was the last person Cassidy got to be with, to talk to. Anyway, my guilt doesn't really matter. In fact, I don't matter in this situation at all. I guess. I don't know if I would put it that way, but... strangely, seems to be the exact opposite of what the mayor's thinking. Somehow he thinks that I'm a hero for all this. Apparently he's pinned all these hopes and dreams on me. I don't know, this is just a lot to think about. Okay, today's the day I get back to work, I suppose. I have to go to the lighthouse for my new suit. Act 2. This, like, fog effect illuminating the silhouette is really cool. I like how it's kind of... well, I was gonna say, oh, it's purple and green because it's a reference to, you know, the light energy, but... or light energy and dark energy, but I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure how they pick those colors. Life can be real scary sometimes. Sometimes you just don't know what's coming around the bend. Well, listen close, because I'll let you in on a little secret. Over in the junkyard, me and my buds have been working on a little passion project, one might say. A set of obstacle courses, to be precise, built from a lot of scrapped and leftover pieces of power plants. You might find that practicing with us can ease you into the finer points. I almost said finger. Oh my god. You got that? If you're nervous about the tasks ahead, take the ground line to the junkyard and we'll take care of you, okay? Okay. Oh, cool. Thanks. So yeah, the junkyard is basically 3 tutorial levels. Hey there, let me know if you need anything. We have your basic groceries, and I can also cook you up some simple meals before you head out to work each day. What'll it be? Let's do oatmeal. They all look like good options, but sometimes oatmeal is a good way to start the day. Yeah, the junkyard is basically like 3 simple tutorial levels, but like the characters are so endearing and the dialogue is so cute, and they're pretty fun, and they're short, like. But yeah, spoiler, most of this episode is going to be recording the junkyard tutorial levels. So we got Yuka, Pollen, and I missed what the other ones' names were. Oh, we're about to find out. Trunks. Trunks, that's an unusual name. Assuming they're all girls, I'm not exactly sure. I love this music, it's so peaceful. Let's do Dream Dram first, because we're doing them out of order. So there are bubble generators and bubble switches. Carry a bubble from the generator to the switch, which is hooked up to the door, and it's like a sat pad, of course, when you just do it. Trunks is great. If you've got a bubble, you can charge right through gas and lasers and stuff of the same color. It can't touch you. What a thrill. I hate to break it to you, though. Some party-pooping objects like pods pass through your shield thing. Nothing up here. I like the little daisy chains on the walls. This character, Dahlia, I really love her character portrait for some reason. It's one of the most vibrant, I don't know, realistic character portraits in the game. She just has such a beautiful smile, I guess. I don't know. I'm not trying to be like creepy about it, but she does. And some of the other characters just kind of look a bit more cartoony, but she's one of those characters that just looks very realistic. I don't know how to describe it. So basically we get the green bubble, we avoid the purple stuff, we make it to the end, we grab the stuffed animal, and there's a name tag. It says Stakey the Cow. Good name for a cow stuffed animal. Hey, I have a cow stuffed animal. So let's do Rescue Beach next. This, it's a floating conveyor belt, maybe kind of. Trunks, you maybe need to work on your confidence. Hey, Technician Aliph, this is a water geyser, won't hurt you at all. So, yeah, we have physics puzzles where water pushes us around. It's actually a little bit tricky. Like, I find this one trickier than in Dream Jam for whatever reason. Excuse me. How old is Pollen? Pollen is like so young. It reminds me of I think it's Constance from Mysterious Benedict Society. You find out she's like much younger than you think she is, but she's like this really young girl, but who's just like really smart for her age. Anyway, those were, I'm really happy that they made that into a TV series, because I used to read those books as a kid, in like 4th grade or something like that, and they did a TV series with like Tony Hale and Kristen Wiig, and it was really good. So, but I haven't read those books in a while. Well, actually, no, last year, I think I read a book that was like a prequel to it. Yeah, I read like a prequel. Yeah, that author's interesting. Like, I didn't know that he, the author of those books lived in Arkansas until recently, and then I was like, what, that's kind of unusual. I would have never guessed that the guy who wrote Mysterious Benedict Society is from Arkansas, of all places. Kind of feel bad for anyone who's from Arkansas. Like, the only thing he got going for that state is Bill Clinton, and that's not necessarily a very positive thing, so anyway, I think we're done with the junkyard, so let's rise out of the gutters and into the stars, so to speak. And I love this area. For some reason it's reminding me of like Xenoblade, which is a wonderful game that I never finished, but it had this it had some areas that were just very ethereal and very like high tech, but whatever. I feel pretty bad for Aliph in this scene. It's clear that she doesn't want to wear the suit again, and that she's definitely got some trauma, some PTSD associated with trying to wear that suit. And I like how this detail of Dr. Wozniak is just like ready to try again. Like, what the fuck? Like, can't you have some empathy? Now, calm down, everyone. Aliph, are you really suggesting you go in there unprotected? Are you going in there raw, so to speak? Are you raw dogging it? No, I'll stop. What upside, Mr. Mayor? Well, picture it. Shield Avenger Aliph charging into the power plants to save Whiteforge. It's a pretty heroic image, huh? Would maybe boost morale around here. Only if Shield Avenger Aliph stays alive. Listen, Doc. We need someone brave, someone willing to try things that no one else has ever done in order to fulfill the greater interests of Whiteforge. Aliph sure seems like our ticket. Well, it's your decision, Mayor Biggs. But let it be known that the damage to the suits of Agents 18C and O3A at Fey Rouge occurred only because of astronomically unlikely events in conjunction with the fact that they were wearing last year's model of Forge Tech Project. Yeah, clearly. This year's model has specifically addressed the joint issues of the last model based on our extensive... Oh my god. Dr. Wozniak is just like that actually meme. Like, god. Oh my god. Aliph, you have my approval and the full backing of... blah blah blah. Whiteforge City. Take this map of the continent. Aliph received a map of Whiteforge. That's funny how the continent is called Whiteforge and the city is also called Whiteforge. It's like how the state is called New York and so is the city. Or like how the city is called Washington, but it's not anywhere near the state that's also called Washington. Which, you know, I hate calling the city Washington because everybody calls it DC, you know. DC is such an unusual choice to be the American capital. Like, if you think about it, it doesn't feel like a big city. Like, you walk around New York and there's, like, big buildings everywhere. Huge skyscrapers, tons of people, huge streets. And I know in DC there's, like, a specific rule that, like, buildings can't be over... like 5 or 6 stories tall because they can't be higher than a certain building, so it just doesn't feel like a city in the same way. Anyway, I love the relationship that develops between Yara and Aliph over the course of the game. I don't want to spoil anything. That's all I'm gonna say. But Yara is just coming up here to extend an olive branch of friendship and to apologize for being kind of cold to us at the funeral. And I think that's really touching. Yara is such a great character. I just you'll see throughout the game, Yara will be a really prominent character, and she's just so fucking cool. She's also just really empathetic, a really cool character. I love this world map music. It's so beautiful. You'll also notice that ba 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 ba, those 5 notes are like a theme throughout the game. Like you hear it when you activate a checkpoint, and you hear it in this music right now. What's that? You never heard of me? Well, it figures. They're too busy in the city to pay me any mind. What with their techno doodads and cyber toilets. So I love this guy. He kind of reminds me of like a Australian dude, like, I don't know, Steve Irwin or Crocodile Dundee or something. And I was gonna give him an Australian accent, but I'm not really good at doing an Australian accent. I guess I could try. I can say like, "Oi, good day, mate," and like, it's sort of like that. I'm from Sydney. But anything more than that, I'm already fucking struggling with it. I'm from Sydney. Oh, Aliph, honey. Yeah, you can drop in on your mom during this game if, the game doesn't tell you where your parents' house is, but I just wanted to show it off because it's one of the sweetest parts of the game. I remember the first time I found this location, it was totally by accident, and then I was like, oh wow, they put that in the game that you can just drop in on your parents? That's really cool. It's kind of like, Wind Waker, you can drop in on your grandma. I don't know if any of the other Zelda games have that. Paper Mario, you can, which I've been playing again recently, you can drop in on Luigi. But I'm trying hard to think of a game where you can, like, check in and talk to your mother throughout the game. Well, Earthbound, obviously. So I love that. The horizontal mushrooms, the purple mushrooms are horizontal, the green mushrooms are vertical. The main theme of this game, or motif, if you will, is that, the 2 sources of energy must be balanced in everything you do. And yeah, there must be balance between humans and nature, no matter what. And anyway, Dream Dram Canyon. This area is so cool, it's so pretty, I'm almost sad that I'm doing it first. Because sometimes I just, like, have this mentality of, like, save the best for last. So I almost feel like I should have done the other 2 levels first. But you know what, we're already here, so it doesn't matter anyway. You're just gonna have to bear with it. So, yes, everything went fine. I'm here at Dream Dram Canyon. Oh yes, of course, excellent choice. Just remember, no stew on the job. Ha ha ha, you'll see what I mean in a bit. I'm scared. Is it like ayahuasca stew? Fix the plant, but also be on the lookout for anything blah blah blah. Okay, great. Oh man, I'm excited. Dream Jam Canyon, where the waking and sleeping selves meet. Wow, doesn't that full moon in the sky just, like, fill you with a sense of adventure and romance? Doesn't it just make your senses tingle, send a chill down your spine? Well, don't answer that question yet, because we're going to explore this area some more in the next video, so take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.